Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video we're going to be playing with the #1 best Hawk Rider cycle deck in Clash Royale right now, and it also happens to be the #1 ranked deck in the world, Royale. I'm pretty sure many of you guys know him, very famous, very good player, currently ranked #1 with this Hawk cycle deck, 2.9 average XP, so even though when looking at this deck I don't really have the feeling, okay, it's gonna cycle really quick. But honestly, with the champion and just in general with the cycle cards, I feel like this deck still cycles very well, has a lot of outplay potential for sure, so see you guys soon with game #1. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game #1. This is also the Hawk Rider deck we saw Mohamed Light use, I think it was a few weeks ago. This deck has definitely been, being played quite a lot in the current meta and just in general, a very solid deck. What I love about Hawk Rider is that most of the times you can outplay your opponents pretty well. Okay, let's see what we're going to be facing. We're up against the Wizard. I guess I'm going to prepare Firecracker here. Firecracker, if he has arrows, it's still going to get a little bit of damage before he goes with the arrows. In this case, okay, he goes with the Hawk Rider. Hawk Rider, we of course have the cannon, so let's go with the cannon as soon as possible. And then he does go with ability, but the ability, okay, I would say decent ability, I guess. I was like, is it going to kill the Firecracker? Looks like it does end up killing the Firecracker, but he doesn't get any tower damage from it, so... yeah, not the best, not the worst ability from him, I guess. Okay, let's go with the Hawk Rider. Let's have the Firecracker ready. He does go with his mini P.E.K.K.A, but I think, I'm just gonna leave it for now. I need to be careful if he goes with like a crazy lock prediction or something. Looks like instead he goes with Princess. Let's go with Goblins off to the side. Let's go with the Firecracker, I guess, here to take care of his Princess. And honestly, with his mini P.E.K.K.A out of cycle, I feel like Goblin stands at the bridge against this deck, because I do think I recognize his deck. It's gonna be very hard for him to stop. So let's see how he's gonna defend this. Looks like he goes with a mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Doctor. Goblinstein in the meantime is getting a good amount of damage, and I think we should be able to defend this pretty easily with a cannon. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here as well. Cannon should be able to help against the mini P.E.K.K.A a little bit. Not sure if he... okay, I think he does have the... okay, nice lock by him. Let's go with the Goblinstein here to make sure that we don't take too much damage, but the Hawk Rider is still gonna get a lot of damage, to be honest. Okay, let's go with lock as soon as possible to try and take care of the skeletons, and maybe switching lanes here is not a bad idea. I think going Hawk Rider as soon as possible should be a pretty good play, because this way we're gonna take advantage of the fact that the Goblinstein is still tanking, and whatever troop he drops, we can then now go with an ability. Okay, nice, pretty good ability. That's gonna get a really good amount of damage on the mini P.E.K.K.A. I think here we can just go with Ice Spirit, and then we don't need to worry about it anymore. And we do need to be careful with Princesses at the bridge, so I am gonna, I guess, cycle Goblins in the middle just to make sure he cannot go with a Princess at the bridge. That's afterwards. Okay, let's cycle Firecracker here to the right side lane, and let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is he gonna do? Okay, let's go with a lock here onto the right side lane as well, and the Firecracker should be very annoying for him. I think, if I'm not wrong, the deck he's using only has freeze spells, so I think that the Firecrackers in general are gonna be very, very annoying for him. Okay, nice, let's go with Goblins here to support, and then I think I'm also gonna go, should I go with, no, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I don't think I need to go Hawk Rider into the same lane yet. We can go with an ability now. He does also go with his own ability. Well played by him, to be honest, because this way our ability is not gonna get that much damage. Okay, let's go lock here. Let's go with the Firecracker predicting the mini P.E.K.K.A. There you go, there's the mini P.E.K.K.A. And we are able to get a good amount of damage. Nice, let's go with Cannon, let's go with Goblins. And even though we had a pretty bad start right there, especially taking so much damage on the left side with the Hawk Rider, like when he prediction locked us, right now we're making a really good comeback. And I believe his last card, the card he didn't show yet, has to be... okay, he's probably gonna Ice Spirit prediction. Let's go with the Ice Spirit for his Ice Spirit, and let's then go with the Firecracker. Nice, very good prediction on the prediction. Let's in the meantime go with the cannon. There you go, there's the what's it called, the freeze. Let's go with the Hawk Rider. Let's go with a lock here as well. Let's go with Goblins, and I think this should be pretty much good game. Hawk Rider is gonna get a connection, and at this point all we need to do is just cycle double Earthquake. So very nice W right here. Let's go with the Ice Spirit, let's go with lock, let's cycle the Goblins, and then as I said before, Earthquake is gonna be enough to take down his left side tower. So kind of a strange matchup. He played that, I would say, very well, because the one moment he kind of was able to break through our defense, because we didn't have the cannon cycle, he went with a very nice lock prediction top of the Goblins, and then of course our Goblinstein, I guess it's okay against the Hawk Rider, but it's really not the best defensive unit against the Hawk Rider. So yeah, he got a lot of damage in that specific moment, but then afterwards we were able to make the comeback. So let's see what we're going to be facing. Looks like he goes with Wall Breakers. I would like to go with a Hawk Rider here. Maybe gonna be, okay, yeah, it is gonna be the Recruits deck, so I guess against Recruits we just need to be, very careful. Hawk Rider is able to get a triple connection, I think, there, so that's a lot of damage already. early on in this match, and in the meantime we can go with a Goblin Stein, and I'm gonna go with ability here as well, plus some Goblins. Okay, one of the recruit is able to make it to the tower, but the Goblins, luckily for us, are gonna come back and are gonna take care of it. Okay, so definitely an interesting matchup. I would say that if we play this well, we should have enough answers against his spam. We have Earthquake, we have Lock, we have the... yeah, just in general, pretty good answer. Let's see if we can pull off the pro tip. Okay, I think it's now. Let's see. Nice. Okay, wait. It still hit. I thought it was not gonna hit anything. We were able to pull off the timing, like, almost perfectly, I guess. I'm not sure. That was kind of a strange interaction because normally you would not take any damage. And then here we did end up taking, a little bit of damage. Okay, let's go with the cannon here in the middle to distract the Mighty Miner. If he doesn't drop anything against the cannon I think is also going to activate the King Tower with the Firecracker shot. So that's also very nice for us. And an overall situation looking pretty solid, guys. I think he might go with recruits. Man, these players are... oh yeah, I was about to say, these players are always super aggressive. So I'm definitely expecting him to also be really aggressive. Let's go with an ability. Let's go. Ooh, nice. Okay, very nice fireball by him. I honestly was not expecting the fireball. I think normally this deck is always used with arrows, if I'm not wrong. So the fireball there definitely catching me off guard, but I think we should be fine. In the meantime, we can go with a cannon here, and then afterwards, maybe, I don't know if I should have gone with Hawk Rider. Maybe I should have gone with Hawk Rider and then tried to go with, like, I don't know, Goblins or Earthquake defensively. He is gonna, exactly, I was about to say, he is probably gonna activate the King Tower. So nice activation by him. We're gonna get a bit of damage out of the Firecracker, so that's good. And let's in the meantime do a Goblin Stein plus Hawk Rider push. I feel like this combination against his deck is just super annoying for him. Like, I feel like he doesn't really have a combo or a really good answer against it. So let's go with Ice Spirit, let's go with a cannon here up high. Ooh, okay, we do end up messing up the cannon, so let's go with a lock just to make sure we don't take too much damage. And let's afterwards, I guess, prepare... should I just do the same combo? Yeah, I feel like I should just do the same combo. We got so much damage out of it the first time. Let's go with a Goblin Stein here. Let's go with a Hawk Rider here as well. And let's go with an Earthquake. Okay, nice. Earthquake to potentially kill some Goblins. Looks like Hawk Rider is able to make it to the tower. Takes down the left side tower. And that should be pretty much good game. Let's see if we can pull off the timing once again. Let's go with Ice Spirit right side. No, we are not able to pull off the timing. But anyways, we are still quite healthy to the point where we can take a few skeleton hits. It's not gonna take down the tower, so very nice W. And man, this deck overall is just super solid. The only thing which you kind of need to be careful about against these no-skill decks, sometimes I feel like in single elixir, if you go a little bit too aggressive with, for example, Hawk Rider at the bridge, the counter push can get kind of difficult. So if you guys are gonna try the Hawk Rider deck, I feel like, especially in single elixir in the current meta with a lot of no-skill decks like Recruit Spam, Goblin Giant decks, like those type of decks, I feel like be careful against these decks by going aggressive with the Hawk Rider. Okay, talk about Hawk Rider. I think here we can go with a Hawk Rider. Let's go with a Hawk Rider right now. Let's have the lock ready in case he gives us value, but it looks like instead he just goes with a Skeleton King, and I think I know what deck he's using. I've seen some people use this deck. It's like a quick cycle lockbait deck without a building, without a big spell. I'm pretty sure it's this deck, but not 100% sure yet. Let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, what is he gonna play in the next couple of minutes. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit here off to the side. I don't really think we need to go with our ability to clean up these troops. I think we should be fine like this. Let's go with Goblins here in the meantime as well. And let's go with a Hawk Rider towards the left side. Nice connection by him with the wall breaker. That's set for us. I think we still should be able to maybe get something going. No, unfortunately, we're not gonna get a connection with the Hawk Rider. Luckily for us, we are also not gonna activate his King Tower, so that's good for him. And in the meantime, perfect Ice Spirit timing. Note that down, guys. Rewind a little bit, make sure you check it out, because that you can do with Ice Spirit, Electro Spirit against Dart Goblin. That interaction, not easy to pull off, but once you pull it off, it feels amazing. Like, honestly, for one elixir not taking any damage against Dart Goblin, I guess we could have taken a bit of damage on the left side tower, but you never know. Like, sometimes these type of matchups go into two tower situations, especially him having Evil Goblin Barrel. It's always nice to be able to... Okay, let's go with Lock here right, so let's go with Goblin's left side. We can, as I said before, take a bit of damage on that lane. And let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is he gonna do? I think he's definitely gonna go with Goblins, so let's go with a Firecracker prediction, and it should be really annoying. Exactly, I feel like that's just gonna be the play pretty much this entire game. Hawk Rider Firecracker, and that all the time. Okay, Ice Spirit here, Cannon. Unfortunately, did you guys see that there? I didn't pull off the timing. It is really hard to pull off. Like, honestly, if you guys want to try it out, ask a friend, ask a clanmate. But it's not easy at all to pull off. Okay, we need to be careful because even though we are winning by damage, it could still get a little bit difficult, especially now in double elixir. He's gonna spam a lot of, yeah, like barrels, a lot of troops in general. Okay, let's go with Firecracker here. Let's go with Ice Spirit as well. I would like to go with my Evil Cannon. Let's go with Lock left side and Goblin's right side. Nice, perfect. Let's go with a Hawk Rider, and then here with the ability, he's not gonna be able to drop Goblins. If he drops Goblins, it's just gonna die instantly to the Goblin Stein ability. So very nice Hawk Rider. Hawk Rider is gonna get a double connection. Goblin Stein plus ability is also getting a lot of damage, and I think overall situation is looking pretty good for us right now. Okay, I want to make sure that I have the lock ready in case he goes with like an ability. I feel like we can take a bit of damage with the Goblin Barrel, but yeah, sometimes like the Skeleton King ability or a Dark Goblin or whatever happens, I'd rather keep the lock just to be safe. So as you guys can see, it's very hard for him to stop the Hawk Rider. This is definitely our matchup. Ooh, almost get a connection. Unfortunately, he does end up defending, but still, really good situation. And I would say that, yeah, if nothing crazy happens, all we need to do, I think, is just go one more Hawk Rider, and that should be a good game. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Stein here. Let's go with a lock right side, and then afterwards, I'm gonna prepare my my Hawk Rider. Okay, let's go Cannon, and I think if this guy plays it like perfectly, it might be a little bit difficult in some situations, but overall, we of course have a really good attack, and then also our defense is just super solid in general. So as you guys can see, there you go, one more Hawk Rider was needed to take down his left side tower. As I mentioned before, very good matchup for us. I would say that if I were the bait player, I would definitely not want to face Hawk Rider because it's just so hard to stop like Goblin Stein Hawk Rider combinations. And that's what I love about this specific version. Goblin Stein actually synergizes so well with the Hawk Rider. So far, 3 out of the 3 matches have been victories. Let's see if we can get a couple more W's. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 4, already 3 victories. Pretty good matchup so far. I would say the only matchup which is not like that easy was the Recruit Spam deck. And okay, talk about Recruit Spam deck, this guy might be using that same exact deck I was talking about right now. So let's see, what are you gonna do? Okay, looks like, yeah, he has Might the Miner Man. This is just gonna be the same exact matchup. Let's see if this guy has arrows or fireball, because the last player we faced 2 matches ago for some reason had fireball, which is definitely not as common as the arrow version. Okay, let's go with a Firecracker here. Let's have the Ice Spirit ready just to distract the Mighty Miner a little bit. It looks like this guy, okay, this guy does have the arrow version. So let's go with Goblins. Let's go with a Hawk Rider. I feel like he's gonna go with a Goblin Gang, so kind of risky, but let's go with a lock prediction. Okay, he does end up going with his recruits. Nice recruits. We need to be very careful. The good thing about our deck is that we have multiple answers against, for example, a Goblin Gang. Just in general, I feel like the Firecracker, if we outcycle arrows, is also really good at cleaning up these troops. I feel like we have a lot of different options. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit. We are gonna take a little bit of damage on the left side, but I think that's probably the best defense we could have done in that specific situation. And let's keep it under pressure by going Hawk Rider here. So Firecracker plus Hawk Rider is just always annoying for him, because he's always gonna have to like think, okay, how am I gonna deal with this? How am I gonna defend this well? Okay, let's go with a lock. Let's go with Goblin Split, and let's wait and see. Okay, what is he gonna do? Okay, Ice Spirit here last second to try and freeze all of the goblins, or at least most of the goblins left side. We are gonna take quite a bit of damage, but it's fine. Like honestly, as long as we don't lose tower in single elixir, I think we should be fine for double elixir. Okay, let's go with the Earthquake. Hopefully we can defend the last wall breaker. Nice. Okay, I was like, at least one wall breaker, but hopefully we can defend both wall breakers. And man, look at this gameplay. What is this guy doing? I mean, I guess he knows that we're kind of low on elixir, but still, like their playstyle is just spamming and more spamming the bridge. It's actually insane. Okay, let's see what we can do, guys. I definitely want to do the Goblin Stein plus Hawk Rider combinations. We already saw it in the previous matches where it just gets a lot of value. I feel like it's worth it for sure. Let's cycle Ice Spirit, and let's go with a Firecracker Evolution at the bridge, trying to get some damage. Okay, nice Mighty Miner by him. Let's go with a Hawk Rider towards the right side, and we need to try and outcycle his arrows. So let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Firecracker left side as well, and let's afterwards, I guess, go with a lock, and I'm probably gonna go with ability as soon as possible, trying to clean up most of the right side troops. Nice, that was definitely worth it. Let's go with goblins, and even if some recruits on the right side connect, I guess it's fine. Honestly, at this point, we don't care that much about the right side tower. We do, of course, still need to be careful, but I think we should be fine here. Okay, let's go with Earthquake. Let's go with a lock onto the left side lane, and let's go with goblins, please. Oh my god, the goblins are not gonna be enough. Yeah, both wall breakers there are gonna get a connection. We're still alive though. Overall situation, even though we're losing by 200 HP or 100 something HP, I think we still are in a decent spot. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Goblin style like this. I'm gonna go Evil Cannon. Evil Cannon here is gonna definitely get quite a lot of value. Oh my god, it even killed the Firecracker. Man, what an amazing... Okay, let's go with Lock right side. What an amazing cannon value. Like, honestly, the Evil Cannon there got so much value. Both Wallbreakers somehow still got a connection. Let's go with a Firecracker prediction. Even though he went with an Arrow prediction, Firecracker still able to get a shot off on the guards, get some damage on the right side tower. Let's go with the Ice Spirit, let's go with Goblins, let's go with a Hawk Rider. And I think at this point we just need to keep under pressure, but be careful. Okay, let's go with a Lock, let's go with a Firecracker. Hawk Rider is able to get a double connection on the right side tower, and with that amount of damage on the right side tower, we're able to just Earthquake it to take it down. So, man, even though we have Lock, Earthquake, Quick Cycle, this Recruits deck has to be one of the most annoying decks to face. Comment down below if you guys agree. You probably face this deck also quite often. There's some different versions, of course. For example, last time was with Fireball, this time with Guards plus Arrow. They always change one or two cards, but basically the gameplay, like their way of playing, is always the same. They just spam Recruits, spam everything at the bridge. It's so annoying to face. So yeah, so far doing really good, guys. 4-0. I would like to try and get one more victory to get a 5-0 in today's video. See you guys soon with the last match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the last match of today's video. So far doing really good. Always fun, always nice to beat these no skill type of decks. Let's see if we can get another W right here. So looks like this guy not really dropping anything. I always try to kind of hold on to my Lock if they don't drop anything. I would say that it's almost never going to be Lock bait. I would say, especially myself being pretty frequent Lock bait user, I always try to take advantage of single elixir. Start off with, like, for example, cycling a princess, going with barrel. Like, I feel like Lock bait never really waits. So if you do have a Lock, if you have an awkward cycle, always just wait a few seconds. If they don't drop anything, it's very unlikely to be what's it called, to be Lock bait. Okay, looks like he is definitely going to have Tornado after seeing Golden Knight, after seeing Inferno Dragon Cage. I feel like it has to be some kind of Tornado deck. So let's go with Ice Spirit here to try and block exactly the dash. That's good. And then I'm gonna go with an ability here as soon as the Doctor Stein on the left side is getting closer to his Golden Knight, to his Bomber, just to try and take care of it. And it might even get one hit on the tower. Nice. Okay, looks like it's gonna get one hit on the tower, so that's some extra chip damage. And if I would have to take a guess, this is looking like Electro Giant deck. So Goblin Cage Evolution, he is also going to have Tornado for sure. So definitely not that easy of a matchup. But I think if we play it well, we should be able to work around the cycle and just in general try and defend as good as possible. But of course we need to be very careful, because in the end of the day he has Electro Giant. He should have a Lightning or something in there. I think it's definitely not going to be like easy or something. Okay, let's have the Ice Spirit ready onto the left side lane, and I think I'm just gonna go with a Goblin sign here at the bridge. I feel like this play should be kind of annoying for him, because I don't know if he's back to the Goblin Cage quite yet. He might have to. Okay, looks like he goes with a Barbell. Let's go with Goblins, and let's go with ability here to get some value on top of the Golden Knight, on top of the cage. Let's go with an Evil Firecracker here to the left side tower as well. Let's even look just to make sure that we keep our Goblin Stein. Okay, I wanted to say alive, but looks like it still ends up dying. And let's go with a Hawk Rider in the meantime towards the left side. He is of course gonna activate the King Tower, but I guess at some point we had to go with the Hawk Rider. At some point we have to give him the activation, so that's totally fine, to be honest. Okay, let's go with a Firecracker. Let's go with a Lock here to cycle. I'm not sure if he has Evil Bomber, to be honest. He might have Evil Bomber, so just in case I want to cycle my Goblins kind of high. It looks like he does go with Electro Giant here. Okay, let's see, guys. I think I'm gonna go Hawk Rider just in case he goes. I was about to say that. Just in case he goes with the Evil Bomber. Let's go with a Firecracker plus a Lock here to the left side to try and take care of his Evil Bomber, please. Okay, nice. We are able to take care of it. That's awesome. Let's go with a Cannon here in the meantime. Let's go with Goblins, and let's try and see. Okay, is he gonna Lightning? What is he gonna do? It looks like he does go with a Lightning. Let's go with a Firecracker. Let's go with an Ice Spirit onto the Electro Giant. Let's go with a Lock here. And should we over defend this? I don't think so, to be honest, because if we overspend, if we would have dropped, for example, another Cannon, I feel like he would have just gone with the Electro Giant at the bridge right away, and it would have even been a worse situation for us. Okay, let's go with Earthquake here as well. Let's go with another Firecracker to the left side. The good thing about these type of matchups, guys, is that most of the time the Electro Giant players don't really have much against the Firecracker. So Firecracker always try to take a lot of advantage against it. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with a Goblin Stein here to kind of tank for the Bomber, make sure it doesn't kill the Goblins right away. And then looking overall pretty solid. We still need to be careful because of course he might still yeah, be able to get something going. But I think overall, this is looking pretty decent for us right now. Okay, let's go with a Firecracker here. We need to be very careful with a Bomber at the bridge or something. But let's see. Let's go with Ice Spirit here. Let's go with a Lock. Let's go with Goblins. Just to try and make sure that the... Oh my god. That's kind of scary. I wouldn't say that the Golden Knight doesn't go crazy. Okay, let's go with a Hawk Rider here to distract, to keep under pressure. Let's go with an Earthquake as well. And let's go with a Lock offensively. Nice. Hawk Rider is still alive. He does go with a Barbell prediction for the Firecracker. Did not go with a Firecracker, so that's good for us. Let's go with a Goblin Stein here. Up high, and let's, I guess, go with ability right away. Okay, he's gonna... Okay, he's gonna... Oh my god, this is kind of scary. Yeah, I was about to say, he's definitely gonna go with the Electro Giant at the bridge. There's the Electro Giant. Let's go with the Ice Spear. Let's go with a Cannon here up high as well. Let's go with Goblins. Are we able to defend this? The bad thing is that he's gonna Lightning Cycle us, so we need to keep under pressure as much as possible, guys. I just cannot afford him to Lightning Cycle us. Okay, Goblins up high. Let's go with the Hawk Rider here as well, please. No, the Golden Knight. No, the Golden Knight takes it on the left side. What a good tornado by him. I already knew he was gonna make the play, but honestly, could I even do something there? Maybe not going Goblins was the play. Maybe because of the Goblins, I allowed him to get a tornado plus a Golden Knight dash. I honestly don't know. I think we still played that really well, considering that he has double Hawk Rider counters, Nado plus Goblin Cage. I think that is still a pretty decent matchup for me. He honestly played that really well, getting a lot of value from his Golden Knight, from his Evil Bomber. Anyway, still a really good video, 4-1. Definitely not get better though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.